How are you? It's Azurite 22 coming to you from, I don't know, beautiful waters here. Let me just show you where I am. Isn't that gorgeous? Sun is coming up, and I wanted you to have some beautiful light. Guess I also wanted some light too. I always do my videos indoors, but I really felt like being outside. And today, I want to just do a quick reading for you. This is going to be a quick pick a card. I'm going to be using one of my brand new decks today. In fact, why don't I use two of them? Don't mind me, I'm just getting my other deck out. I have two new decks. This is the Orisha Tarot, and I also have Spirits of the North. I also brought out my pendulum. I wanted to talk about it at some point today. I sell them on my Etsy shop. I'll put that link below for you. But today's reading is going to be an easy one. What message Spirit wants you to know right now, you know? And as you know, Azurite 22, where we bring intuition to the fore to bring you more into your life, always. Because without intuition, we will never, ever be and do and get to where we're supposed to, because that's how Spirit speaks to us, through our intuition. Today we're just going to do 3 piles. Alright, so let us do 1, 2, 3. Not a lot of space here where I'm sitting, but it's lovely out here. Sorry for the crazy angle, but completely forgot my tripod today. Okay, and we're going to do 1, 2, 3. I'll leave this here, just in case we need to pull more. And I have my lovely selenite out here today. So there are no reversals in these decks. Alright, so the first pile is going to be with the Auset. Second pile will be the Labradorite. And the third pile will be the Jet. So let me try and make this look a little nicer for you, so you can see and choose. Give me a sec. All right. So you see, Auset, first, second, Labradorite, third, the Jet. Okay. First pile, for those of you who chose Auset or Yemoja, this reading is for you. We have Priestess, and we have Warrior Spirit. Priestess, Warrior Spirit. Automatically, when I see this and you received Yemoja, if you are not initiated, if you are not part of a tradition, if you are not doing something with spirituality, this is your call to action. You are being asked to come forward, to come forth, to come into union with a spiritual tradition. I would say, since Yemoja is on the table, you might want to look into either the Orisha tradition, in any of its iterations across the diaspora. Female, watery energy, nurturer, great mother. She owns the oceans, many traditions says she owns all waters, ocean being the main one. So look for a tradition where an energy like that is present. She seems to be calling you since you chose this particular reading, and you got priestess on it. And then warrior spirit. You have our protection. Increase your spiritual power to succeed in battle, participate, and connect with your spirit team. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. You see that? You are being called to follow what it is you are feeling. And you may be feeling right now confused, scared, and nervous. Don't. This is not something to be scared of. The energy of this water goddess is beautiful. She is loving. She is nurturing. She's the one that holds you and comforts and rocks you whenever you're feeling scared and frightened. You may have already experienced this energy but didn't really realize where it was coming from. That's from Yemoja. That is from Auset. That is from the Lady of the Waters. She is comforting you. Do you like water? Do you like being at the beach? Do you like being at the riverside? All of these things are indications of that spirit reaching out to you. So again, this is a new deck, so I wanted to look at what it says. So it is, life is always evolving. If we listen, we learn to speak its language and understand what is being said to us. This kind of wisdom takes patience and years to develop. It is not intuition or feel, but a deep blending of knowledge, intuition, and inspiration, Ashe, and our own wisdom that allows us to overcome the problems of life and accept what is beyond change. Deep wisdom from the universe. Applied knowledge brings the best outcomes. Circumstances are evolving as a combination of your actions and forces in the world. Control is an illusion, but effort and attention will win every time. Meditate on the nature of the universe. Contemplate everything as spirit unfolding. Be practical and deal with things on the level which they exist on. Only God is perfect. Study. It is your time to get into this work. Whether you work with other people or not, this will help you. So don't be afraid. Move forward and all will be fine. Peace and blessings to you. Okay, for those of you who chose the Labradorite, don't you just love this beautiful stone with all the flash in it? I love it. I love it. Three of Cups and the misunderstood, unable to defend self, innocent, young, suffering from cruelty, helpless. So let me, hold that there. And look up the Three of Cups really quick. This card certainly announces good outcomes and things to be celebrated. It also speaks of the idea of social interactions. If there is a problem around this card, it has to do with people, their actions, and questions of status. In life, there is often some kind of social hierarchy. It may be about popularity, class, gender, money, power, or looks. In this card, we run into these issues head on. In the traditional religious settings, these hierarchies are explicit. As we walk around the world, they are more often implicit and felt than spelled out. Good news from family and friends, big things accomplished, invitation to parties and events, a need to gather people around. Invite people for a dinner party in honor of the spirits you work with. Pay attention to status in formal settings. Be humble, respect your elders, respect tradition. So, with this card being all about relationships and people, right? And then we have the misunderstood, as we said here. Young, innocent, suffering from cruelty, helpless. You have a good family life. You have a good support system. You have those people that come to your aid and help you, right? Fall back on them Do not shirk your responsibilities in communicating with them and allowing them to be a part of your life. Sure, we might be on this whole quarantine, shelter in place, isolationist mode. You can't do that. Pick up the phone, do a Zoom, do FaceTime, whatever it is, Skype, however, stay in contact with your people. Make sure that they know that you're there, they're there, you together, y'all are like this. Why? Because there might be a situation coming up where there could be some problems, and there are going to be people that are saying you did this, you did that, you did the other. It could be a legal situation. You're going to need your family to call on to help you out. It's not going to be a hard problem if you make sure you keep connected to your people, because maybe your people, being with them, they'll be there to be your witnesses and back up, and they're like, yo, wait, no. This is what happened. This is how it happened, and this and this and this and this and that and that and do. All right? Social friendships, family is going to help you moving forward with whatever issue may be coming to you. Also, make sure that you're stepping and doing the right thing. You're walking the straight and narrow. Anything that might be questionable right now, or just questionable period, don't do it. Because sometimes we do things knowing that, it'll be all right. I can skirt by. This is not a situation to try and skirt by. This is a situation to leave that ish alone. Because we're in a place, or this reading tells you that you're in a place where you can't dress up to the edge of that line and be good. Because things are not the way they used to be. So you've got to step back and think clearly about everything that you do before you do it, and talk to your friends, talk to your people, and say, hey, how do you think? And maybe one of them can be like, oh, you don't have to do it like this. I got this. So why don't you do it this way? Or I'll make the introduction, or, I'll help you. You see what I'm saying? So to get whatever it is you need done, work with those family members so that you don't have to do that questionable thing. Because if it's getting to the end goal, then it doesn't matter which way you do it. It's just the fact you need to do it, right? So that's what we're working on here. Good luck with this. Let me know how that reading flowed with you. And peace. All right. For those of you who chose the jet, very protective stone. This is technically not a stone. This is technically a piece of wood that over the millennia got fossilized and has turned into this beautiful thing. All right? It's very, very light. Hardly any weight to it whatsoever, even for all of its largeness. So you have the devil and the ancestor you ignore speaking. The ancestor you ignore speaking. So when are you coming to talk to me? I have something to tell you, and bring me something in return. All right, that's like ridiculously clear. And I got like one of these, boats things coming by. Sorry. So, child, they're calling you. They've been asking you to come and talk to them. They've been doing all kind of stuff, maybe dropping water. Has water been all over your house? Have you been dropping water everywhere? This is them trying to get your attention. And if it's not water, you're spilling your drinks. Food is falling all over the floor. That's how I'm feeling. I'm feeling like, hey, you're not giving it to us, we're going to take it. This is how I'm feeling with this card. Your spirits, direct bloodline to you, are reaching out, trying to call you, trying to talk to you, trying to get you to come in. I need to talk to you, right? So instead of them having to take it, give them something. Give them, I'm feeling like maybe some cigar smoke. Literally, I know you might not smoke. It's okay. Get a cigar, light it. If you don't want to puff it, fine. Just put it there for them. Watch it. Make sure nothing happens, of course. Just put it there. I'm like, here you go. This is a cigar for you. I'm feeling like there's something that they want to tell you about one of your family members. A family member who may not be doing so good, but they can do better if you do something for them, if you send them some light, if you send them some energy, if you work in some way with them. Your ancestors will tell you more, but you need to reach out to them. And then you have the devil. They say the truth will set you free. It may not be as easy as that in action, but the truth will certainly point you in the right direction. This card shows that often the truth is mired in projection, fear, and other people's agenda. Being truly free comes with a cost, real or perceived, that the person must make peace with. The more a person is coming from a place of desire for control, domination, power, the more likely they are to make poor decisions. A dishonest person. Someone is seeking to control you for their own ends. Admit what you really want and then explore why you think you cannot have it. Bad business deals, a dishonest relationship. Do not lie. Clean yourself and take the water to the crossroads. Let go of the indoctrination that no longer serves you. Make peace with your ancestors. Go to therapy. Look at the crossroads. Remember what I was just saying about there's a message about some other person in your family that's not doing well and you have to help them. It seems maybe this is the person that you had a crossroads with, that you had a problem with. You don't want to do anything about with them, for them, but it's just like your whole brain is like, nah, stop. I'm done. There is truth in what you know to be the right thing to do, and you're going to have to do that right thing. And you want to run away, just like this card was trying to run away. You can't do that. You have to focus on what is truth in this situation. Whether you actually physically talk to this person or only talk to them in spirit through at the astral plane, that's good enough. Because this devil card is all about, look at that. Do you see how the person is blowing and their breath is flowing out and touching things? That is their Ache. That is working through spirit. That is working through the realm that cannot be seen. The devil is, maybe that person was a devil to you. Maybe, yeah, you got your own ways too. I'm not saying you squeaky clean in all of this, in this situation. I'm sure you had your part in there too. But this reading is indicating you are the bigger person. You know better. You have more understanding and knowledge of things of a spiritual nature. Probably why you're watching this video. So do better. Know better, do better. I'm not going to belabor this point because this seems like relationship between the two of you needs to be fixed. And if this person is not doing well, you need to help them no matter what. Could be a family member or somebody that you grew up with. The relationship is long-standing. If it's not a relationship that is long-standing in this lifetime, you two had a relationship from a past life, and that past life situation is impacting now. So you could have known this person only a little while, a couple of years or so, but it feels like you've known them forever, and this is why. So this reading is telling you to heal the karma of that relationship. Whether it is this lifetime or another lifetime, you have to heal it. And what you might need to do is go into meditation to see what the relationship was so that you can heal it. All right? So sit down with your ancestors so that they can help you to see what your specific situation is, what the details are, because this spirit might be able to tell you what's going on, and you work it that way instead of you having to do this deep dive into past life regressions and all of that. I mean, you still probably need to for the fuller, complete understanding, But if this ancestor can get you there in 2 seconds flat, you know, the cheat sheet, the shortcut, because Spirit does that for us, that's what Spirit is for, to give us the shortcuts. You do that. But you're not listening to the Spirit because you don't even want to deal with this whole situation, right? So, there it is. Thank you. Peace, blessings, and have a blessed, beautiful day. Thank you for watching the video. Bye-bye.